Oh, gotta change the scoreboard. This isn't Chronic versus Young Evoh. It's Wizz versus Young Evoh. And we will update the scoreboard in a second here. Wizz about as close as you possibly can get to the Feer 500. Wasn't able to clutch it out in his last qualifying game, but he's here to make another show match appearance against a player who did make it into the Feer 500, who's talking some trash. Where are you going on a nice fake? Let's switch this to Wizz. Not Quiz, but Wizz. We're going to miss a kickoff because I waited for the full replay to tab out, but we get there back in time. Oh, we also have music on, but that's okay. It's not copyright, so we'll turn it off on the next goal. Young Evoh able to strike first. Wizz playing in the Dominus. I'm not sure he played in the Dominus last time we saw him play. A nice quick pop. Hopefully we're going to see a little clap back. Why not? I love a good set of smack talk, but in your net, my B, you stink. Oh, I love it. I love it. So spicy. I'll be honest, Wizz was not quite as good as Where You Going from Young Evoh, but I'm excited to have Wizz on stream. Wizz seems really, really interested in playing games. When I recently reached out to him about playing in the Feer 500, he got that direct invite into the close qualifiers, and we gave him some pretty good seeds. He seemed very excited to play and has a lot of interest in playing in another season. Now, not to put him on the spot, because he did say this to me in somebody else's chat, but he says he's playing in a $500 tournament that if he were to win, he would give me the $500 to host another $500 tournament, a Feer 500 Season 3. Now, I'm not going to hold him to that by any means, but that gives you an idea on how much Wizz is ready to play in these games, ready to improve, ready to put himself up to the test, is willing to shift over some prize money in order to get as good of competition as he possibly can. So that excites me. That excites me for Wizz. He's a very high-level player. He seems very interested in getting better and playing the best, and that's honestly the perfect situation for me, for him, for us all. So Wizz is here to go up against Young Evoh, and Young Evoh might be, you know, not technically a highly rated ones player, but at this point, if you're doubting Young Evoh at all, you are making a mistake. Nice backflip for a fourth. Daniel in chat has said that Evoh will get a 3-0 win. Now, I'm sure a little bit of that is some trash talk, but it gives you an idea of how chat has turned around a little bit on Young Evoh, because I think in general people seem to think that Young Evoh couldn't hang, but the tune has changed. People now entrusting Young Evoh with wins. I don't know if he's actually live. If he is, then he basically live streamed being in my chat, which maybe he did. Maybe, I don't know if he did or not. But if he's still live, that'd be very interesting. Wizz on the kickoff. These guys striking very early on kickoffs, back and forth. How do you get into Feer matches? So being top 100 is the easiest way, probably. If you get into the top 100 and you join the Discord, you can always hit me up and say, hey, I'm a top 100 1v1er and I want to play. And we'll usually be able to find a way to get you in, just depending on schedules and whatever we're doing at the time. So, of course, right now during the Feer 500, we'll be very focused on the players in the Feer 500. We probably won't be able to get a random, or I shouldn't so much say a random, as a non-Feer 500 player in a game for a while. Wizz able to snipe a moment in which some Feer 500 players not here to snag this game. Nice double jump pop, and not quite going to be able to get his fourth. As we head to halfway through this game, Young Evoh up. Okay, he'll just get top 100 right now. Yeah, I mean, it's that easy. It's that easy. Evoh, backflip. Nice camera check to see if Wizz was going to stay on the ball or retreat. A very heads-up play from him. A long shot from Wizz is a boomer, but wasn't able to sneak it in. Evoh ready to make the save. Evoh now got a lot of field with this dribble. His pop is not able to get it over Wizz. Low boost situation for him. He's going to go all the way back to his corner, but he might have given a possession as these two rush back to the ball. In the world or NA? In the world. It's probably around top 50 North America, because usually it's about 50-50 on the leaderboard. Wizz, low boost dribble, his flick. Shot out of the way. So a very high-scoring start to this game has slowed down quite a lot. Evoh going for the double demo. Going for the BM. Maybe a little bit of, you know, not freestyle play, but a little loosey-goosey play now that he knows it's not necessarily going to count against him in the Feer 500. Yo, what's going on, Scotty? This flick. Saved away. What a save from Evoh. That might have been the nicest save I've ever seen. The nice double touch to flip reset to get it past Wizz. He was in a really tough spot there, but he's able to get the flip reset to push it out a dangerous way, keep his 1-goal lead with 50 seconds left to go. Young Evoh on one on defense. Wizz, though, has a lot of field. Low boost defense for Evoh. Double jump pop, a little bit too high. Evoh going to give him the nice shot. Giving a little bit of trash talk as Wizz not able to convert on a very advantageous situation for him. A good demo dodge from Evoh, and he has been playing with low boost for a long while now, but boost doesn't seem to matter. Give him a 5th as he goes up 2 after a long attack from Wizz. Wizz cannot find a way to get it past the youngster. Are these guys up and coming? You've not heard of them. Wizz is a top 100 player. You can go log into Rocket League, open up the leaderboard for 1v1, and you will see him sitting at probably number 8 or so in the world, but number 4 in all of North America. Is he up and coming? I would say yes. I don't know if he's done any too many high-level 1v1 tournaments and gotten wins necessarily, but he's been highly ranked for a long time. He's certainly a top-level player. Maybe just needs a little bit more tournament / show match experience before he starts breaking in and dominating the top. Evoh, also a new guy, and also doesn't play any ranked, so that's truly, you know, the surprise of young Evoh. I am so surprised that he had a nice low dribble. Evoh kind of freestyling on defense, drifting around. Still has 2 seconds, but I don't know how Evoh hasn't started playing ranked. To me, if I had an opportunity to be a player as high as like top 10, which I'm sure Evoh could get to, why not do it? But I don't think he finds ranked fun. I think he only likes show matches and preferably likes trying to play for money, so doesn't get that from ranked 1v1s. Are EU players around? Irambi. So I am a US West Rocket League player / human. And because I'm a US West person, it means my times overlap with EU worse than any other, you know, place. East people can almost have moments when their times overlap nicely. So while I don't have anything against EU players, I'd love to do EU show matches. I can only do them at basically 9 p.m. Eastern time, and that is just like 4 a.m. I think it's like 4 or 5, like just atrocious EU times. So of course there's always weekends, but then I'm streaming at, you know, one time during the weekend when I'm never streaming at that time during the week, and it's possible. I've thought about bringing EU into it, but it had to be very infrequent, certainly less frequent than North America. And by all means, if people do want to play at an atrocious time on a server that doesn't really serve them well for ping, which we've seen a couple of EU players do, they can do that. But in general, we haven't seen too many play. A minute in, and these guys, low scoring, slowed it down a little bit after a somewhat quick pace in game number 1. Daniel's prediction of 3-0 still alive in the chat. I can't remember if the... Oh, this roll needs to be saved away, but Evo's in control. I can't remember if a prediction was made in chat or not. This 50 high off the backboard. The open net for Wizz. The first touch not there. The second one easily online as he goes up 1-0. Guys, check out that save. I just remembered I saved that GIF your game save. You should go look at that save because that was nasty. Ooh, young Evoh with the fakes. He has been faking Wizz. That is a good opportunity to fake. Wizz trying to go for a backwards challenge. Very awkward. As much as young Evoh is faking, he's also just hoping to get a nice 50 if Wizz is able to contact the ball. Exclamation point YouTube for the new viewers. Yeah, YouTube is the place to go, guys. It is the place to be where all our show matches are. And I swear tomorrow's YouTube video is going to be very entertaining. I recommend you watch it. Flip reset for Evoh as he hands over the ball to Wizz. Wizz gonna give him the great pass. I like the trash talk, especially in these games that don't necessarily lead to wait, what? BRB don't score? That don't lead to anything. Is he just trying to clown on Wizz? I like the trash talk because it gives a little bit more stakes to what is otherwise, you know, just kind of like a friendly show match between these two guys. Oh, dang, that save was kind of nuts. Yeah, that save is really nuts. Yeah, that gift your game save was absolutely insane. I don't lie, Queebs. I don't lie. Evoh trying to convince Wizz to basically go AFK so he can score. It didn't work. Wizz kept playing. Long shot from Wizz. Easy save. Evoh on the counter. Wizz early challenge, and Evoh can't drop it down in front of him fast enough. But a deep dive for a boost steal. Evoh able to dodge it, grab some of his own. His air dribble bump saved away. A little bit too far away from the net. Did he initiate that? We saw Chronic make that same mistake in his series against young Evoh. And the snipe from the other side of the field. Wizz up 3-1. Wizz with a fourth kickoff goal, up 4-1. Broken open a little bit of lead here against young Evoh. Here, tell Daniel it's going to be 3-1. Yeah, Evoh giving up. I mean, think back to that Chronic series. Young Evoh did give up fairly early in a game. Chat gave me a little bit crap because I give up early in games all the time. But to be fair, I'm playing ranked games in my defense. But 2 minutes, 3 goals, that is an eternity. That is more than enough time for a player of young Evoh's talents to come back. Evoh with a fifth. He's going to leave, so that's a full forfeit. So game number 2 will go to Wizz. We will make sure this one saves. Replay this match will auto-save. Good to hear. So we leave match, save, replay. Good to go. Here we go. Game number 3. Young Evoh versus Wizz. Wizz able to tie it back up after Evoh getting the first game win. Flip reset for Evoh. Double flip reset for Evoh. Maybe not, because he didn't use it, and he probably should have if he had it. Because Wizz is going to get an easy counterattack. Ramby, thank you for the follow, my man. I hope to get you some EU games in the future, since you seem to be interested about that. Evoh taking blue team. These guys trading back and forth. I never insist that they do one or the other. Evoh flip reset. Nice shot for Evoh. A very slow-paced one, but it doesn't matter. Wizz is going to give him a lot of space and let him initiate this dribble from the corner. And Wizz just gets caught watching. He must have been pretty low on boost. Yeah, absolutely nothing. So Evoh, a great play, forced it above the talented defender. Evoh, not a great touch. A little bit too much acceleration on that ball to initiate that dribble. Was able to get the demo, but not before Wizz able to tap it away. Full air dribble from midfield. Can't get the 50, and it will go the other way. Evoh trying to get that delayed air dribble 50 outside the net. Ultimately tried to pull it off too close to the ground, so Wizz Gets to use that ground to help him win the 50 for his way. Heading up to 2-1, lots of space. Does not need to rush this. Has the lead. Ooh, Evoh challenges early and is rewarded. Not able to get a second goal though. Wizz takes it the other way. Grabs the third. Evoh couldn't have been closer to scoring that one. Crossbarring down, and Wizz is just in the perfect spot to save that one off the top of his net. I think he means FNA. Was it a Fort? Does he mean Fortnite? What is FNA? Chat, help us out. Wizz doesn't know. I don't know. Flip reset for Wizz, saved away from Evoh, and right now the flip resets seem to more often than not go for the other player. Young Evoh has been able to score one of them. Fortnite, yeah, that's what I figured he meant too. No siree. Guys, I used to clap at Fortnite. By that, I mean, I wasn't that great, but I did play it a little bit. Wizz with the kickoff goal. I was never good. I was good back when like everybody's mom was playing. That's when I played Fortnite, and so I just had to beat like Susan from down the street who's like playing with her 10-year-old son. That was when I was good. Wizz, another kickoff goal. 5-2. Yeah, now I log into Fortnite and it's like stupid. People like cranking 90s like up to the moon before I've switched my gun out. My okay, this game is aged out of my ability a little bit here. Nice backflip flick from Wizz. You looked it up. FNA is a way of saying, oh, gotcha. That doesn't surprise me that that's what online said when you Googled it. Air dribble from Evoh and the counter from Wizz. Up 4 with 3 minutes left to go. Evoh says this is boring. Well, he's going to find his way into a loss. A boring loss at that if he doesn't turn it around. In the next few minutes, might have to correct his prediction of 3-1 to 3-2. Evoh tap back into his own half. Wizz with the demo. He's leaving. Is that a forfeit for game number 3 as well? I assume it's got to be. He is going to forfeit. So we will head to game number 4. Ooh, Evoh is trying now, he says. Octane changed Wizz. Oh, was he playing Dominus before? He was, right? Evoh says he's trying now, so we are going to see another great performance from Evoh. Evoh doesn't lose in game 4. That's a boring game to lose in. If Evo's going to lose, he's going to do it in game 5. He's going to do it with 10 seconds left to go. He's not going to do it now. So he is turning it up. This flip reset, though, will get tapped away for an easy first. And his wave dash kickoff. Both these guys going for the wave dash kickoff, but Wizz winning out. Able to grab a second goal. Played Dom first game. Yeah, that's what I remember as well. Big kickoff for Wizz, trying to stay one step ahead of the game. This air dribble, not online. First touch, not great. Gonna be a non-issue for Evoh to take it away, but a strong touch from him in his corner. Handing the ball away, but both these guys just booming it back and forth. Not very characteristic of the ones players we normally see who want to hold on to possession for as long as they possibly can. Wizz flick over Evoh. Evoh with the demo on the way back to keep himself in this game. Bounce dribble for him. Trying to fake Wizz up in the air. Oh my goodness. If it were a game of who could score the most fakes, definitely Evoh has a humongous lead. He has been making Wizz miss left and right. Yo, Trixic, thank you for the follow. Evoh looking to set up a dribble. Saw Wizz coming. Thought he might as well try and fake again. Almost got Wizz to completely miss. Evoh doing enough to keep Wizz from getting the counterattack. Tried to bump him out of the way, didn't succeed, but at least threw Wizz off long enough for him to not be able to find the angle. Evoh trying to get a power hook shot. Most likely looking for a little bit more air than he got on that one. Young Evoh does a lot of camera work, I've noticed. Very good at looking to see where Wizz is at. Nice touch right outside the box, but Wizz makes the adjustment to save it away. Wizz very low boost. All but forced to take a low 50, will retreat back into his own half. I don't think he picked up that midfield boost, but Evoh can't set something up to punish him. Another open space dribble. Lots of open field. Hook shot boomer to the back wall. Wizz cannot play fast enough. He just keeps... Man, he eventually just let Evoh score. I mean, it seemed like Wizz was so worried about being kind of faked and making a challenge that he gets beat out on that he just took way too long to pull the trigger and eventually just let young Evoh have the easiest possible tap in for a second. So Evoh, halfway through this game, has been able to tie it back up. Says he's trying now after dropping games 2 and 3. Ooh, Wizz thought he had an opportunity to set up a dribble. Young Evoh not going to give him the space that he wants. And the reason why Wizz thought he was going to have space, if Wizz had realized the challenge was coming early, it would have been a very easy tap to pop it over Evoh. Evoh challenging from a far, far away, but able to get that 50 and a goal. Nice flick from Wizz. Evoh going to throw that on, no problem, even give him the nice shot. Yo, Snow Homish, thank you for the follow, and D-Rock Lind 1. How do you pronounce your name? It's like the word with an A in it. It's Feer. What rank are these guys? Wizz is rank 4 in all of North America. So, of the people who play in North American servers, there are 3 people rated higher than Wizz. Young Evoh has yet to grind the 1v1 ladder, but let me put it this way. You might not know what Young Evoh's rank is. Nice shot by Wizz to force Young Evoh off the ball. But by the fact that Young Evoh is in this series and has won a game and is keeping it close, you can kind of contextually realize how good Young Evoh is, considering Wizz is that highly rated. Is Wizz on the leaderboard? Yeah. If you pull up the leaderboards right now, you will look and see Wizz probably around number 8 on the leaderboard, because that is the world leaderboard. But if you know the leaderboards well, or if you just go click on everybody's name, you will see that only 3 players ahead of him play on North American servers. Nice touch from Evoh. A little bit of overzealousness on this air dribble from Wizz, as he gets way too much separation between himself and the ball, cannot stay in front of it. Young Evoh kind of cracked then. Yeah, Young Evoh definitely cracked. So I got to insist, nice long shot. That was a surprising goal from kickoff. This should not necessarily be a kickoff goal. The way this setup was, Wizz had all the time to make a save. You guys should put exclamation point Feer500 in the chat, or you should put exclamation point bracket in the chat. Because right now we are running a $500 tournament, a very stacked tournament. The only reason why we're not playing a game from that tournament right now is because a player needed a reschedule. But man, is it the most stacked tournament I've ever held. You truly want to check it out if you like 1v1s. Wizz and Young Evoh both played in the Feer 500. Evoh made it to pool play, but has recently found his way out after playing a couple tough games against a lot of good players. Wizz made it all the way into a qualifying game. Wasn't able to secure the win in the qualifying game, but was very, very close. So to give you an idea of how good of players we're talking about, we're talking about the rank 4 in North America player today was not able to get into the qualifier because there's so many good players in front of him that it was possible to lose. I mean, Wizz also was only able to play one of the qualifiers. I think if Wizz played both of the qualifiers, you know, he might have been in here. But the point is, it is stacked. The tournament is stacked. Wizz is very excited to do it again next time. He wants to be one of those members. If Wizz did make it, it still would have been stacked. But it might have been arguably even more stacked. Right now, though, Young Evoh trying to force yet another game number 5. Young Evoh lives in game number 5. Needs to save this one away. He will. 10 seconds left. You merely adopted the game number 5. Young Evoh was born into it. All he knows is game number 5. And he will head to it once again in this best of 5 against Wizz. Game 5 hype. Daniel and chat, I don't know if the rest of chat, but definitely Daniel, predicting the 3-0 win for Young Evoh. Everybody else who had half a brain knew they should have predicted a game number 5. Evoh hasn't played. I don't care if I lose. Nothing quite like the I don't care if I lose after game 5, after a kickoff goal immediately goes into your net 3 seconds in. That I don't care if I lose might have meant a little bit more had it come out before the initial kickoff goal straight into your net. I'm confused. Didn't he get out? Yeah. So we had to reschedule some games. I think, was your name First Theory? It's got like an extra T in it. I'm going to say it's First Theory for now until I'm told otherwise. We ran out of games because we had to reschedule with Drees. And so Wizz popped into chat, said he'd be down to play. So our third match today is an unrelated to the Feer 500 game. It is just a show match for fun. Wizz, rank 4, is wanting to test himself as much as possible. And Young Evoh, talking a little smack, says he's going to be able to take Wizz down. So here he is, trying to prove exactly that. And a nice hook shot, and he'll tie it back up in the first minute. You say it like it's Theory. Oh, okay, the ones and I gotcha. If you lose, you're bad. So what does that mean about you, Young Evoh? That's, you're basically admitting that you're bad. No? So Young Evoh currently trash-talking himself in the chat with a nice flick for a second. And a good possession in the kickoff. Hot take of I'm trash, but also you are too if I find a way to win. Thank you for the follow, It's Theory. Much appreciated, my man. Yeah, guys, we'll be back tomorrow for some more action. We are going to be streaming again. We'll likely have some of the games we were supposed to have today. I think we'll do Daniel and Drees' and Mo and Drees' game. We'll probably try and, you know, figure out where those other games will move around. Daniel's still in chat. If he's in chat, he is lurking hard as he plays Fortnite. No, you're not ass. You're Young Evoh. Flip reset for Wizz. Nice 50. These guys tied neck and neck. Another great game number 5. But honestly, for a Young Evoh series, we might just skip the first 4 games from now on, because they're all just there for show. He's playing Fortnite? That's my understanding. I have not verified that myself. Who won the Daniel 1v1? So Daniel played Mo today. That one went to game 5. I believe Daniel won kind of in the last minute. I think he did end up winning by 2 goals, but he won game 5. I mean, what I should tell you is that you should go watch the YouTube, because it should be coming out fairly soon. But if you want to stay up to date, if you plan on coming to see the Twitch tomorrow, you're going to find out about the game series anyways. You can always go back and watch the Twitch VOD. But yeah, Daniel versus Mo, very good matchup. Mo top 10. Daniel almost getting reverse swept. Barely able to stay alive and not finish the full, or to prevent the full reverse sweep. Wizz able to call Evoh out on his bluff that dribbled too high away from his car. So the first 2-goal lead in this game number 5 is going to go in favor of Wizz. Trying to finish this one out. Evoh trying to break the curse. The curse of the young Evoh will go down in Legends. Always cursed to make it to game 5, but always cursed to never take it. Trying to break the curse right now. Down 2 with half of this game left to go. Evoh to the side wall. Has not set up his dribble in a way to grab boost, but a good adjustment to it actually to set himself up to get that wave dash. He's got it ahead of Wizz. Gonna have a real hard time finding the angle. I don't know how I just had like a southern accent for 2 words, but Evoh will tap it in. Wizz low on boost. Yeah, I was gonna say Wizz is definitely air dribbling this one out of his back wall with any amount of boost, but with 0, he gets caught out. And Evoh reduces the lead to 1. Evoh, great camera work. I say it once again. He does a really good job of checking where Wizz is at all times. FeerRL, thank you for the follow. Very Living once again. Plug into YouTube and chat. Guys, tomorrow's YouTube video, it's going to be great. Trust me. Flip reset from Evoh. Not able to find the top shelf. Wizz popping this ball high. Able to clear young Evoh out, but not able to grab any boost. So Evoh will be coming back with a vengeance. Long hook shot is powerful. Crossbar and down, but not in the net. Nice high shot from Evoh. This is a great continuation of a good play. My goodness, what a boomer of a shot. But Wizz stuck in net with no boost. Evoh needs to keep the ball as high as possible to make sure Wizz can't make the save, and he does exactly that. To bring it back to tied, minute 28 left to go. Young Evoh trying to kill my voice, trying to give us great game after great game after great game. Searching for this game number 5 win. What's going on, Whoa Justice? Wizz double jump pop. Evoh able to get the save. Should have the angle for the counterattack, but doesn't have any boost. But I imagine he'll get there before Wizz. Evoh up 5-4 as we head towards the last minute of game number 5. Oh no, Wizz, a direct kickoff goal. Evoh trying to fake the kickoff, says he's getting off. He is hurting right now as he has a lead with a minute left to go, trying to break the curse. Yo, what's going on, Train? Number 1 bidder in the chat. Been a long time. What's up, Scrumpy? What's up, Chemist? Everybody here for some of the best games. Evoh might have an open window to score a 6th, and he does. He retakes the lead. The curse hovers over his head. Can he break it here? Hopefully he doesn't throw. With 50 seconds left and a 1-goal lead, I barely call that throwing. 50 seconds is a long time in ones. That's just a regular game. A throw in ones with 50 seconds left, you gotta be at least 3 to 4 up to have it be considered a throw, if you ask me. If Wizz scores 1 goal in the next 36 seconds, that's just regular ones. Nice dodge of the demo from Evoh, though. With 30 seconds left, he is still leading the game. Very smart play to take it back into his corner. We see Mo do this so well. Chronic did it as well to actually secure the series against Evoh. A very good possession play. Forced Evoh to make a mistake. So 15 seconds left. Evoh still with possession as Mo flips away, or sorry, as Wizz flips away. I was just talking about Mo. Evoh back into his own corner once again. 5 seconds. Evoh trying to float just outside this ball. Doesn't want to give Wizz any control. Wizz should be able to cut this and keep it in the air. Young Evoh has the boost to tap it down. He will! Young Evoh in game 5 by 1 is able to do it. Wizz giving him the GGs in chat. Young Evoh. He's broken the curse. The curse of the young Evoh may be gone.